Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas. This is actually my first Vlogmas ever, and today we are heading to the doctor. And if you can't tell by my voice, I am very sick. And why am I standing up and recording this? I'm pretending I'm actually a very good actress. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide on something to wear to go to the doctor. It's kind of cold outside today, and normally, I just wouldn't care, I'd wear shorts because you know me, I'm always hot and I struggle with heat intolerance. However, being sick, I just don't. Anyways, so I flew in from traveling for Thanksgiving, and that's how I got sick. The most busy travel day of the year, and shame on me, I didn't bring any hand sanitizer. If you're thinking that's disgusting, you're correct. My mouth hurts right here, like my ear feels like someone's stabbing me. It feels like someone's stabbing me in the throat. Anyways, I did this for my scent combo. I don't talk about this a lot on here, but I'm really into scents and smells. It just, I don't know, made me feel like I had a little bit more motivation to get out of bed because I just, like I said, I don't feel well. I did this, and I did this. I did the coffee body wash by Organics. I'll insert a picture. But yeah, this one, I love Britney Spears perfumes. I practically collect them. I have so many. This, I get compliments on how I smell all the time, and it's usually one of these because Britney just gets me. She gets fragrance. She's amazing. This one smells like peach cobbler. Oh my gosh, the landscaper. This is so embarrassing. This is peach cobbler scent. It's called Naked Fantasy, but it smells like peach cobbler. And then this one is just so vanilla cupcakey, but not in a juvenile way, in a very fresh, delicious way, if that makes sense. But anyways, I gotta get dressed. Okay, here's the outfit. I'm just have a claw clip in my hair, and I love this top. This is some weird brand from Dillard's, but I found it in the men's section at Goodwill. Don't sleep on the men's section at Goodwill. And these are just I think the viral Target matching set from 2022. These are just stretchy pants. But of course I have on my staple a black tank top. If you watch my channel or you watch my shorts, you know that a black tank top is my staple, just because I tend to get really hot and I need that flexibility to be able to strip off whatever I'm wearing and have a black tank top underneath. Black is simply superior. I don't make the rules because you don't have to deal with the bra situation like you would with a white tank top. So anyways, let's go to the doctor. Before we go, I'm going to do a quick glycolic acid wipe on my face. This just really helps smooth out your skin. Just because this is super disgusting, but I have just been so sick since I got off that plane. I literally flew in at 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday night. I told my family I'm officially retired. I'm not a night owl anymore. I can't do it. Never again. Oh my gosh, that was so painful. Ugh. Anyway, and plus being sick, just not a good situation. And then there was something rattling on the plane, so I couldn't sleep, and I just, not good. Do not recommend. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Anyways, glycolic acid, it's a chemical exfoliant. I am fairly into skincare. I'm kind of a newbie, but this will just smooth out your face and really help any I don't know. It helps I don't know. It just exfoliates your face, makes it smoother, gets the layer of dead skin off the surface, helps clear your skin. And I find that if I don't wash my face for a while, because I don't know, I get sick or if I fall asleep or whatever, not something I do a lot. When it happens, this is a must-have in the morning because it just clears away all that yuck and lets you start off on a fresh surface. So you just literally swipe it on your face. This is glycolic acid, 30%. I'll link it in the description for y'all. And this is how you do it. You literally just go like this. And these are also really good, put them on your, bikini line or your armpits, to help with ingrown hairs, but they're really good for your face, too. And especially if you use tretinoin. I use tretinoin. Don't use it at the same time, but, it's good to, do, tretinoin at night and then these in the morning. I just rediscovered this. Oh my gosh, I look terrible. I'm gonna put on my sunglasses because I just I look freaking scary. So I rediscovered this. Am I in focus? Probably not. Anyways, I rediscovered this. This is the Starburst Blue Raspberry Drink Mix. It is so good. It's like, I don't know, like a berry, like jelly bean. But anyways, this is my favorite. I am big into water talk. If you don't know what water talk is, just Google it on the internet or like type it into TikTok. I've like been carrying a water bottle for forever, and like I would consider myself a good water drinker, but since I started to do these, I just drink so much more water. I have so much less headaches. I just feel healthier, more hydrated. And me, like, you know me in the heat, I live somewhere that's very, very hot. I have trouble fainting, and so having water constantly staying hydrated is really crucial for me, and this is something that really helps. And these are zero sugar. People feel weird about that. I don't. Like, sugar literally makes me so sick to my stomach. These don't bother me at all, so get them in Dollar Tree. I don't know if this is anybody else, but for me, I have certain people that are close to me that, like, I don't know, be doing some weird stuff when I'm sick. I wanted to show you all this lip gloss really quick. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. I'm not sponsored. Purchased this my own money, but I absolutely love it. It just, I don't know, moisturizes really well, and it's this perfect, like, light pink, but it's kind of like translucent. See, I just think a glossy lip, like, even when you don't have on makeup, like, it just, I don't know, does something. I wanted to say, if y'all have like people that are close to you or people in your family who, like, when you're sick, like, get angry or like treat it like it's this huge inconvenience, or like you're doing it on purpose or whatever, like, I just want to say that, or maybe it's your employer that's doing it, I want to say that you're allowed to get sick. In fact, you're going to, because you're a human being. You're not a machine, okay? And like, you're not a like assembly line or like a conveyor belt that's just supposed to keep going and going and going. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, I've said it before, that even your car needs gasoline and oil. You know what happens if you don't put oil in your car? Your car is gonna stop and it's gonna start smoking and it's gonna become non-drivable. And if you continue to do that, you're gonna break your car. How do I know? Because I did that. Don't do that. And you need to use the right type of oil. Go to Walmart, they'll help you, okay? Anyways, I'm getting beside the point, but I hope you get the metaphor there. Huge inconvenience, or acting like I'm doing it on purpose, or acting like it's just so toxic. Like, you know what? Like, if you're watching this today and you're sick, like, you have a cold, you have COVID, you have the flu, whatever, you know what? Like, guess what? Like, you get sick, you have symptoms, you go to the doctor, they tell you to do whatever they tell you to do, you rest, because again, remember, you're not a machine, you get better, and you know what? Life goes on in the end. It's not worth kicking and screaming, it's not worth getting angry, it's not worth giving all that emotional energy that those people are influencing you to do. It's just simply not worth it. Again, you're not a machine. I think especially here in the United States, we have this like workaholic mindset that, and like that people are almost not people, and it's just not okay. It's not right. It's a bunch of crap, and it's unrealistic, and it generates unrealistic expectations. And if y'all watch my other video, you heard me talk about expectations, and that I call expectations DRUGS, and I say expectations are dangerous blank, the DRUGS word, that I do not use because they're toxic and not good for me. And that is an expectation that, like, is just simply not reality. It's simply not true. And so don't even put that in your brain, because that is going to fall apart. This expectation that you're never going to get sick, you're going to have perfect control over your body all the time, I'm sorry, but it's just not true. So don't even put that in your brain. You are human. You are perfectly okay to rest. It is okay to get sick. It happens. It literally happens to everybody. And don't let someone tell you that it doesn't, because they are lying. And also, if like you're sick, it's okay to rest. Again, You don't have to run yourself into the ground. Like, you might see other people running themselves into the ground when they're sick. You don't need to do that. And sometimes it's like you can't win. It's like you're like, first of all, like you're treated like this big inconvenience and this like big problem because you dared to get sick. And then comes the criticism for going to the doctor when you're sick. Like, you can't win. So like, you gotta just block out those negative people, block out that negativity, block out that toxic workaholic thing that we do in the US. It just simply doesn't work. I think that if we would start seeing people as humans and treating them as such, we could really heal a lot of things about our society and about our country. And like, human beings do get sick. Human beings do need time to rest. So if there's nothing wrong with you, do not feel bad about yourself. Like, you just need to rest. Like, feel free to watch my other content if this video makes you feel good. My name is Ashley. Nice to meet you. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to go to the endocrinologist because, like, y'all know, like, how I fainted in my car over this summer and, like, blah blah blah, like, me and the heat don't get along, and like I can't really be in the heat at all or like be at the beach at all because the heat really makes me really super sick, and heat won't leave my body. So I've been like waiting for months to see this endocrinologist. Like I said, my town is medically underserved, and so there just is not enough doctors to go around. And when you do get into a doctor, you usually, today I'm at urgent care, that's why I'm able to like be here and get an appointment the same day or whatever. But like, any type of doctor you see, like, you could be waiting like a year sometimes to see a doctor here. It's crazy. So I'm supposed to go to the endocrinologist tomorrow. Obviously I'm sick, and I really thought about like not going or like rescheduling, and like, but like I've waited so long for this appointment that, like, I don't know. But then part of me is like, because when I get sick, like, right now I'm kind of like on my last leg. Like, I'm at the point where like I'm gonna start crying or get nasty because I just am not feeling well, and I really need a decongestant because my head hurts so bad. But like, if I start taking decongestants, like, I'm not gonna be able to think straight, and like I'm not gonna be able to talk to the endocrinologist. I might have to like write down like every little thing I'm gonna say. I don't like going sick places. Like, we had the whole panorama that happened back in 2020, and like that came from people, like, I don't know, it came from a lot of things, but I think one of the flaws that hopefully we learned is that, like, you shouldn't be working, you shouldn't be going places when you're sick. Like, you shouldn't be spreading that around. You should be resting, taking care of your own body, but you should also be thinking of others, and that, like, others, not everybody's the same immune system as you do, and like, what's a head cold to you could be fatal to someone else, and like, blah 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 blah. Like, and I hope we don't forget that. Anyways, so like, I normally wouldn't go in sick, but just because I've waited for so long for this appointment that I'm like, ugh, like, should I just go? Because like, I'm not really able to function or have a regular life because of the thing with the heat. But again, like, it is kind of inconsiderate of me to go sick. So I don't know, I'm gonna pray on it and see. But I'm wondering if I pop a decongestant and if I get antibiotics in me, because this is an infection now, if I'll feel better by tomorrow. I don't know. Highly unlikely, I feel like, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, so they said that, I don't know. They said that they're not gonna start, they gave me prednisone, which is a steroid. Not like the kind that people use to get strong, but like a different kind, to like help the inflammation go down. And then she said I have a hole in my ear, so that's interesting. Dude, I can't drive. There's someone else driving. If you want to get in a wreck, you go ahead with your bad self, but I ain't getting in no wreck. Thank you. Next. Okay. Anyways, so they gave me prednisone. Dude, this person behind me is like a speed demon, and we're like in a residential area, bro. Like, you can like calm your jets or get me a new paint job. I was saying that, so they gave me the prednisone, and they're gonna give me with just the steroid, they're gonna give me an antibiotic, and they said like don't start the antibiotic until like it's gone on for a full week, and like for a full week it will be Sunday. So if it continues on or I get a fever, like if fever comes, like antibiotic immediately. So yeah, that's nice. I mean, like she did like go on the, you know, whole spiel about how antibiotics are not good for the body, and like trying to reduce the amount that you're on for your whole life is better for your health. And I do agree with that. Like, I've studied biology, biochemistry, all that jazz. Like, I get it. I just want to feel better. And I know that you can't treat a virus with antibiotics, but I'm very prone to infections. So like when I get sick, sometimes it'll run its full course, like do the infection thing, or it will like turn into a it'll like go away, and like I'll feel better, and then all of a sudden it'll come back with a vengeance. But it's actually the same thing turning into an infection, because I have a nasal condition. I think it's called like concha bullosa or something like that. I had an ENT do a CT scan of my whole head, so I know exactly what the inside of my sinuses look like, which is kind of cool, kind of weird, but kind of gross, you know? Oh, so also there is this guy in the office, like, I think he was in there for like a tetanus shot. He was like, do y'all still do tetanus? And the lady was like, yeah. And he seemed like he was in good spirits, like he wasn't sick or anything. And he just kept talking to me, and like I feel like it was pretty obvious like I wasn't in the mood to talk. I mean, like, come on. And then he's like, oh, like those are some festive nails. Honestly, I have a French manicure right now. I thought he was referring to my nails. I was like, thank you. And then I'm like, I looked down at my toes. I was like, oh, he's talking about my toenails. I do have glitter on my toenails right now. I was like, thank you. And he's like, oh, I like your cup. That's very, I love that you're in the what do you say, like the spirit of the season or whatever. Honestly, side note, this is from TikTok. I have a family friend that collects these. So this is, I think it's called Miyoki, and you could also get them on Amazon. I'll link it below if you're interested. Anyways, I'm back home now, but what I was saying is that guy was like, looks like the holidays just vomited all over your nails. And I was like, is that a compliment or what? But yeah, I don't know. So I guess I need to clean up my kitchen. I don't know if y'all saw my kitchen earlier, but it's a mess. And I haven't been feeling good since I got back from my trip, and I just have not like felt like cleaning. And yeah, whew, after that whole thing, I think I need a nap and some decongestant. But I don't know, I have a weird vibe about what they told me today. I'm like, you know, I'm not the expert here, they are, so like maybe like what she said is gonna work for me, but I just kind of feel like holding off the antibiotics is just like, this thing is gonna turn, I just like know my body, and like I know this is gonna turn into an infection, but like at the same time, like I'm not the doctor, like she is. But I just like, I don't know, also don't see a point in, like, it's almost Christmas and like I have things to do, and like why prolong being sick just for the sake of not taking antibiotics, you know what I mean? I don't know. Because like this is an urgent care, not somebody who like knows me and knows my body and stuff like that. And like, so yeah, we'll see. Happy Vlogmas. I'll catch y'all later.